While in the developed world it's been all about cash for clunkers, it's been a smooth ride for Kenya's automotive industry. There's been a significant growth primarily in the retailing of motor vehicles. Currently, there's a good number of motor vehicle dealers operating in the country, with the big boys Toyota leading the pack, CMC Motors, General Motors, Simba, Colt, Dobie, among others.
We see at the moment our market is about 20% down year on year, mainly affected by the global economic situation. But we're not seeing it down as bad as it is in Europe. So from that side, it's fairly positive for us. And over the years, we've been in existence for 10 years now. We've built up a lot of loyal customers. And from that side, we're seeing a lot of repeat business on quality and service, which is really helping us.
Though Kenyans love their cars brand new, the established dealers are facing intense competition from imported second-hand vehicles, mainly from Japan and the United Arab Emirates, whose imports now account for about 70% of the market.
They are available at very low cost from overseas, particularly from Japan as a source, although sometimes via the Middle East and other places. And there's a tremendous hunger for vehicles in Kenya.
The Kenyan motor market has been dominated so much by the second-hand cars from China, from Japan, Singapore, Dubai. And what our feel in the market is that Kenyans would want to own a brand new car, which is warranted and, they have somewhere to fall back to.
The new cars that we bring in are tropicalized. That means the suspension system, the engine, the electronics in the car are made for our road conditions, the fuel that we have, the bumps and the potholes that we have in our unique market.
The last decade witnessed a significant decline in the number of new vehicles sold in the country. While there has been a steady recovery in the last 4 years, the numbers achieved still fall far short of the numbers recorded a decade ago. This has seen the Kenya Motor Industry Association use the reverse gear to change the trend.
The concern of the KMI very much is that although it's very well understood that not everybody can afford a new vehicle, the hope is that policy will encourage people to buy as new as possible, as good a quality of vehicle as they possibly can within their own means. At the moment, the policy is not doing that. It's encouraging people to buy older vehicles and lower quality vehicles in poorer condition by giving the tax breaks, the major tax breaks, to older vehicles. What the KMI is suggesting is that if you taxed old and new vehicles evenly, or even removed duty and import duty and VAT altogether from all vehicles, that would enable more people to afford newer vehicles of better quality.
In 2004, the leading motor vehicle companies in Kenya recorded sales of 9,979 units. Although 27% better than the previous year, this is still well below the levels achieved in the early 90s.
We predict this year that the market will be probably around about 9,000 units approximately, and that's down about 20% on last year. So this year we're projecting around about 9,000 new car sales, and we expect it to hold the same during the next calendar year.
Right now, the used car has been very popular and affordable. For instance, right now, at the moment, roughly around about the new cars overall, we import roughly around about between 12 to 13,000 units per year. And whereby the used car, what is coming up is roughly around about between 60 to 70,000 per year.
The Tigo and Cherry brands, which are more pocket-friendly and visibly aesthetic, have just driven into the Kenyan marketplace.
There has been a very high perception about Chinese products, but I believe it is fading with time because people are using China products and they're finding they are of good quality.
And now it's not just about the car, but the after-sales value. A crucial factor is responding to customer needs.
The initial purchase of a car is a very small amount compared to the amount that you spend with the life of the vehicle. The life of the vehicle is spent maintaining it, servicing it. That is where we have the longer relationship with you. We'll stay with you for 3 weeks when you're buying the car, but we'll stay with you for 4 years as you service the vehicle. So it's very important to get your service right always.
And when the rubber meets the road, vehicle inspection standards, trade dumping and counterfeit parts, traffic and road safety issues become central to smooth running.
The big concern of the KMI is, and the big concern of the country, is that we have to figure out some way of making the national vehicle fleet, the vehicle park, as healthy and as efficient and economically positive as possible. And all the KMI's recommendations are based on what will give Kenya the best possible national vehicle park.
Whether it's a status symbol or a means to an end, the potential for growth in this sector is enormous, with an emerging middle class and the country's economy showing signs of recovery. Investors in this sector are certain that with the right market knowledge, it is time to engage all the gears and take on an eager market.